Hey guys, it's Jan again, and today we're gonna continue the series and compare the old Atomic Tune Pro versus the new Atomic Tune 2 Pro, and we're gonna find out and see if there's a difference. If you guys have seen the what do you call it, the Atomic Tune 2 Pro, Atomic Tune 2 versus the old Atomic Tuned video, you guys would have seen that the old Atomic Tune, the old one was actually a lot slower. Well, it's not a lot slower. It's probably slower by like 1 kilometer per hour compared to the newer one. But that may just be because of the fact that I probably have like an older motor, or like the newer motor is just like has like a much better like manufacturing in terms of, sometimes you just get like a faster motor, sometimes you just get a slower motor. And today we're gonna go find out if we can, if this is a lot faster than this one, or maybe it's the other way around, because this is supposed to be faster in terms of what the website tells us. So we're gonna go and do the same testing as before. We're gonna go run the tests on the same batteries that we used to use before, the HR3 UTGBs, and we're gonna go run the test. We're gonna go charge these up to the same voltage as the other test we've done, 1.55 volts. Run the current up to 700 milliamps. Same testing setup. This is the same car that I used for the double shaft test of the Torque Tune and the Torque Tune 2. There's no changes. 35 millimeter tires, 6 AO620 bearings, 520 bearings on the gears, and nothing like super crazy in terms of the transmission. So we're gonna go run the Atomic Pro first, the old one, and then after we do this run, we're gonna go test the Atomic Tune 2 Pro. Okay. So as far as I know, the biggest difference between these two motors is that this has like a better brush. If I remember correctly, these have like copper, like the thicker copper brushes, compared to these ones. These ones just have the normal brushes, but we'll see. So supposedly, if you do have that kind of brush, you can transmit more current through the flow through the motor, wherein the older brush, where there's like a normal type of brush, like in these types of motors, you will have like less current that will flow through the motor. So let's go ahead and pop this in, and hopefully let me make sure that the contacts are good. Sometimes when you put in the motor, it won't fire because the contacts aren't flat. Flatten the motor. Put the lock back, take this off, and then wait for that to reach 1.55. And yes, the brush is supposed to determine a lot in terms of like how powerful the motor is. This is a normal brush, so we'll find out if that is a big difference. The new motor is supposed to run anywhere from 12,300 RPM to 4,500 RPM. The old one is supposed to be a little bit faster than that. I think it maxes out at 16,200 RPM. So we're gonna go ahead and put the batteries on, then run the test. Hopefully the terminals are okay. Okay, so the old one maxes out at 35 kilometers per hour, which matches the top speed of the single shaft version, the old atomic tuned, the one that I have. Now we are going to plug this back in and then charge it back at 700 milliamps to charge it, so we can reach 1.55 volts. Oops, but again. There you go. Now take the old motor off. Put the new one in. Check the voltage on that. So 1.52. Put the new one in. Check the terminals first. See, it does feel like it has lower quality terminals. I can already tell. Yeah, I've seen some pictures on the internet that compare the brushes of the new one to the old one, and the old Atomic Tune 2 has better brushes. Yeah, Atomic Tuned, I mean, the old Atomic Tune Pro has better brushes. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Pop this in, turn that off, and then wait for that to peak to 1.55. Looks like that one hits 1.55 now. Now we're gonna wait for this one to hit that as well. Once that hits 1.55, okay, we'll wait for it to normalize. Sometimes it drops. Watch. Okay. Looks like it hasn't dropped. So I'm gonna put this in. And then put this one in. I expected that more than I expected the Torque Tune 2 single shaft beating the old Atomic Tune, but I may just have the new the new Atomic Tune 2 that I have may just be an exception to most of the motors that are out there. Maybe it may just be faster based on the way it was made in manufacturing. Sometimes the manufacturing process will give you a slower motor, or sometimes it will just give you a faster motor. So that may have been the case. Where this one, I expected this to happen. This is supposed to be slower than this one because the brushes have like a better contact surface, but the other one just like baffles me a little bit. It really probably is the more powerful motor. But yes, this is supposed to be slower than that, at least in paper. Alright, well, now that I've done these tests, it helps you guys figure out if you guys want to buy these motors probably, or whether or not you need them. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this where I just do some random tests, or if anybody has like any weird questions that make sense, somebody needs to find out, or I need to figure that out too, then I might do the same tests. Just let me know in the comments down below. And yep, if you guys enjoyed watching videos like this, please like, subscribe, share, all that jazz, and Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.